Go to your breathing. I'm just going to sort of make comments as we go. You just ignore me if you want. That active breathing immediately sends a signal throughout your entire body-mind complex. The moment you shift into diaphragmatic breathing, things begin to repair, renew, even rejuvenate. You don't feel it yet. One day you will, because that's your goal. Now there's a subtler act that's going on. And this is not to take anything away from the more gross level, because that's important, that's the basis. The moment you shift your attention to the act of breathing, you're letting go of certain preoccupations in the unconscious that may be crowding you a little bit. Tiny fears, hesitations, worries. I know that's hard to believe, but this active breathing releases you from subtly holding on to those, and they're just sort of falling into place. Building on those first two levels is that by the act of returning to this act you're doing right now, strengthens it, stabilizes it, makes it easier to come to keep your, as it were, centeredness, however you want to use that word. When you feel stressed during the day, when you feel distressed during the day, or kind of discombobulated a little bit, don't fight it. Don't get mad at yourself. Instead, call upon Miss Breath. She's there to serve you. She wants to. So you delve into your breathing, and it opens up its healing qualities. You can never lose them. They'll get deeper, stronger, broader. They'll extend to more parts of your body. If you should feel any part of your body right now that's a little sore, a little tight, any disturbance, tell your breath to go to it as you breathe. I'm serious. The energy that flows through your body knows the conduits it's supposed to travel, but it's always eavesdropping on any intention, audibly or interiorly, that you set up. You can relieve then anything that's unnecessarily constricting healing. I just want you to scan your body as you're breathing. Do the best you can. Just go down. One arm, come back. If you feel any tightness, just talk to it for a moment. Ask your breath to relieve it. Don't linger. You don't have to. It gets the message. It's very acutely aware. You don't need to nibble it. Come back up, go across your chest, go down the other arm, come back up, and just slowly go down your chest, come back up, go down your back, enter the pelvic region, the lumbar, slide into your thigh, down one leg, all the way to your toe tips. We come back up, swing over and go down the other leg. Mentally. There you go. Now come back up and just continue your breathing now. You're already beginning to more and more release and feel, as it were, at ease. I like the word at ease better than relax. You're just being at ease. Now, if you people have problems with your eyes, say, as you inhale through your nostrils, ask the energy to go to your eyes. You might even feel it. You're not making it up. You can actually feel it, as it were, paying more attention, centering more upon your eyes. Exhale, do it again. Let it flow to both eyes. Any organ that you feel a little concerned about, once you're calm, inhale and ask the energy to go right to that organ to heal it. Even the act of going there without using the word healing will have a beneficial effect, because that's just the way the nature works in conjunction with your breathing. If you have headaches or tension in anywhere, your brow, your jaw, just send the energy there as you inhale. If you're worried about your digestion, send it there. Even if you don't use the sounds, it'll still work. The sounds reinforce it, but it will work without them. If you're concerned in any way about your health or some general way of your wondering if you're treating your body the right way, just ask yourself mentally, what is it I may need, if you think you do, and just wait. and see what comes. Your body knows. That's why it's interesting. If you watch animals, if they're low in certain vitamins, they know exactly where to go instinctively, what to eat in the forest. Ask yourself if you're drinking enough water so that you don't hydrate the body. Dehydrate. You're doing what is called an inner diagnosis. In Swamiji's cave, the monks did this all the time. Gradually, you're going to trust your body more. And your intuition will literally spring forth. You will know when you go shopping. Your eye will alight, say, on some vegetable or fruit, and you'll know even though you didn't come in with the intention of purchasing it, you'll just know, I got to have some of those. Likewise, you'll know what not to have. The more you work with yourself in this gentle way, conditioning first through the breathing, the more intuition now can come forth because it doesn't have to work through all the preoccupations, the worries, the concerns that we carry around. You may feel tingling at times. Ask yourself what that means. Now we'll do a few exercises interiorly that will affect the muscles and the ligaments. Exercise without movement. All right, I want you to concentrate on your right hand. Just gently send your mind there. Now, without moving it, feel as though you're clenching your fist. Notice what happens. Just feel as though you're clenching it hard. And release. Image it. But have a sense that your mind is on the particular appendix. Again, squeeze your fist tightly. You may feel it traveling through your arms slightly. That's normal. And then release. Your hand may move involuntarily slightly. That's fine. Don't worry about it. But as best you can, keep it in your imagination, centered on that organ. Now breathe and come over to your left fist. When you're ready, squeeze it. Hold it and then release. Notice if there was a difference in the feeling. Again, squeeze it. And release. Bring your breath to center. Now squeeze both hands simultaneously. Hold them, and release. You may feel a slight movement or tension in other parts of your body, even though your concentration's on the hand. That's fine. Now squeeze them both again. And release. You notice your spine may have moved slightly. That's normal. Your imagination is very powerful because you use it all the time when you move your body. You can't move your body without it. Your intent must pass through the imagination to move your body. Now send your mind down your right leg, all the way to your toes, and curl your toes downward. But don't move them physically. Feel it. Feel it. And release. Once again, curl your toes and your right foot. Hold it as best you can and release. Come back to your breathing. Now breathe down to your left foot. Curl the toes there and hold it. Just the toes. Release. Once again, curl them. And release. Come back to your breathing. Now send your mind to both feet and curl both toes at the same time. Hold it. Keep breathing and release. Once again, curl them. And release. Come back to your breathing. And the next one will be fun. Bring your attention down to your right calf. Flex your calf muscle. Release. Flex it again. Hold it. Tighten it. Release. Go over to your left leg. Go down to the calf. Tighten the left calf muscle right now. Feel it. Picture it. Release. Again, once more. Tighten it up. And release. Come back to your breathing. Now I'll show you a fun one. Bring your attention to your navel. I presume you all know where your navel is. Now, you're going to do this a little differently. Physically, don't open your eyes. Move your tummy to the left, slide it back to center, over to the right, back to the left, over to the right, back to the left, over to the right, and halt. Now, here we go again. But this time, slide your tummy to the right, and then slide it across to the left. Feel it moving to the right, back to the left, as if you were doing circles, narrow circles. Back and forth you go. Try not to move anything else but the tummy from the inside. Now bring it back to center. Now, this time, move the tummy without physically moving it. Feel as though you're doing it, you're simply repeating what you just did, but sense it going to the left, coming across to the right, back. It's very hard to hold it steady. It wants to move with your image. Just keep going back and forth a few times, and then pause. Now again, start, but go to the opposite side first, then across to the other side. Just do it about 3 or 5 times. Feel it, but don't move it physically if you can help it. And pause. All right, open your eyes.